Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel.
Oh
We
my
are
gosh, it's playing. Oh, sorry.
what's
That
playing?
was me. That was my YouTube. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. But we are back talking all things awards. We have a big show for you today, guys. Uh, so we came back a little later than we wanted to, but just by a few days. Um, and
Plus, it's
today,
holiday, guys. You understand? We're all busy with our other.
holidays too. Holidays are busy time, busy season for sure. Um, but I wanted to get on here because Ross sent me talked about the shortlists just came out for the Oscars. That's always something we reacted to on here, so we're definitely going to
It's
react
gonna be
to the
crazy this year, guys. Get ready for a lot of cussing.
oh yeah, because he already told me one that I'm really upset about.
A few, remember, like Goodnight Oppie.
Oh yeah,
And the visual effects.
Yeah,
And then the tampon movie for not getting for a best sound. Which guys, I'll explain that joke later on. It'll make you laugh because
yeah.
boy kind of laughed.
It was yeah, I could definitely see it compared to that. But we're gonna be talking about the Oscars shortlists, and then we're also gonna be discussing the Critics' Choice nominations, going through those that they announced, and kind of give our thoughts on them, break them down for you all, and then we're also going to be discussing more in detail because we were chaotic last time. The Golden Globe noms. We're gonna kind of go more in detailed with that, and then if we have time, we're gonna go through the National Board of Review and AFI Fest for you guys. So yeah, big show for today. Um, uh, and should we start off with Critics' Choice or should we just get into the short lists?
Just getting the short list is more fun.
Yeah, I have not.
I'll get them up, okay?
You'll look them up, okay? And then I'll share. What the world? Hold up. All right, sorry about that.
What happened?
Just my mom stubbed her toe. I was just checking on her.
Oh, do you know what I thought? Do you know what I thought happened?
What?
You know, like I thought that maybe the dogs were getting into a fight.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised about that either.
Just like sometimes you can't help but laugh at things that aren't funny. Like my grandma's getting kind of senile, right?
Yeah.
What happened to her today?
Like my friend came over for work today. He hit his head as hard as he could on the door of our shed. I was like dying laughing. He
No.
was
Do you know what happened to my grandma though?
I was like, what?
She accidentally locked herself out of her house.
Oh no.
She's 88.
Oh
I
no.
couldn't help but laugh, you know.
Yeah. It's like sometimes we laugh to kind of have as like a kind of like a relief kind of expression.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you know, okay. Were you laughing about your mom or no?
I did once I found out she was okay. At first, I was like worried, but then I laughed about
Okay,
it.
yeah, but all right, okay, I got the international feature film. I'm on the site called aframe.com. Just type in the short list, and it'll be the first one.
Okay, cool.
Have you heard of A-Frame?
Not really. No.
It's the Academy site.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought they were
all their Oscars too.
Okay. I thought that it was like Oscars.org or something, but yeah, A-Frame. I see right there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Then yeah, I think it used to be Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, aframe.oscars.org. Okay, that is what it's called. Interesting. Cool. So, Do you want to read through these or
Yeah,
me?
okay. Now we're gonna get to the first international feature. Wait, no, sorry. Oh, wait, gotta go way up. Okay, like documentary feature film, right?
Yes.
All That Breathes,
Yeah.
All the Beauty and the
There's that.
Bloodshed, Bad Acts, Children of the Mist,
Yeah.
Descendant, Fire of Love, Hallelujah, The Leonard Cohen Story, Journey of Song, Hidden Letters, A House Made of Splinters, The Janes, Lost Flight Home, Moon Age Daydream, Navali, Retrograde, The Territory. Watch out for Moon Age Daydream. You know why?
Why?
Maybe it might get in for picture. I don't know yet.
What? Really?
Just wait. Just wait. I'm my reasoning. Just wait.
Mm,
Wait. You'll see why. Maybe. It's a long shot, but still.
what? Well, what's your reasoning?
It also got in for. It's also made the shortlist for sound. A
Yeah.
documentary
Yeah.
made the. A documentary made the shortlist for.
I
Sound.
mean, to be fair, it is sort of like a concert film. Like I've heard people talk about how it's sort of like an experience kind of in a way because of how uh technical like it was, like the technical achievement of it was fantastic. So um but there's a couple documentaries on here. Like for sure I'm gonna be watching the Territory is the next. It's on Disney Plus. That's the next that's the next 2022 release I'm watching. And then um there's All That Breeze I do want to watch. All the Beauty and Bloodshed, I'll be getting an award screener whenever I vote for Independent Spirit Awards. So I do want to check out some of this. The only ones on here on this list I checked out was Fire of Love. Um
Yeah,
and
but you know what I mean, though. But
that one's really good.
But
Fire
the
of Love.
no Goodnight Oppie.
Yeah, Goodnight Oppie, the Critics'
It
Choice
made me cry.
Documentary Award winner.
It made me cry
Did not
because it
get on
sent
there.
out a message and do what it says.
What?
The batteries are getting low. Everything's going dark.
Oh,
A rover did
yeah.
that, and
Wow.
then they, yeah, because like it was supposed to only be up there for 9 months, and it lasted almost 15 years.
Wow.
But yeah,
Those are some strong ass batteries. Something.
oh yeah, too.
Then
Like it actually screwed up on its landing too because it bounced into a crater.
Really? Oh no! Wow.
And there's this part where it's kind of funny is they thought that like it had actually now like walked 2 miles farther than it did. You know why?
Why?
Do you know like how they have the thing, thing that like measures like how far it was going, right?
Yeah.
It got caught in something and the wheels were spinning.
Ooh.
So they thought that it was like 2 miles out the other way, but it was stuck.
Oh wow. Yeah, I definitely have to give Goodnight Oppie a watch. I almost got a chance to see it in theater, but I unfortunately missed it. But it's on Amazon Prime. I'll definitely get that a watch here very soon. Um, maybe to get ready for our 2022 indie year kind of list.
Yeah.
I'll watch it, but
It won't be in my top 10, but it will be in an honorable mention, just
oh
like
yeah,
Bros will. Bros will be in an honorable mention. I
yeah.
didn't love it as much as everybody else, but I did really like it. But that one guy coming out though was kind of unclassy. Do you which one?
Which one?
You know the bald guy?
Oh yeah.
He came out and said something
Oh, what did he say?
against the whale.
Oh, yeah, the ball guy from Bros.
Yes.
Oh, what did he say?
He says, like, how come they couldn't just get a gay actor? Like he says, I'm big and I'm available. Why didn't they cast me? And I'm gay, he said.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand what he's saying, but
But
it's
the way that he went about it.
yeah. It's like
We will skip some categories though. Do you know why?
why?
Because there's like documentary short.
Well, yeah, we'll I mean, we can maybe just briefly go through
I haven't
those,
heard of any of them though.
but for what I'm looking at them right here, just in case anyone's seen them, I'll go run through them. But before I get to that, I want to do this with each of the main categories. So like for documentary feature film now, what do you think off this short list are like the 5 to be nominated at
Fire
the
of Love,
category awards?
probably The Territory, Retrograde, and Moon Age Daydream.
Yeah, and do you think that was 4? So which other one?
Oh, maybe Hallelujah, the Leonard Cohen,
All right. I
because
think.
he's the one that he has a beautiful voice.
Oh yeah. I think All That Breeze right now that looks like it's a big contender.
I haven't been
Um,
really paying attention to those.
and then The Territory. I think that could definitely get in. They don't. I loved Fire of Love. I think that should be nominated, but like um they they don't love their archival footage documentaries that much, so I don't know if it will get in it. That might be one of those like, Won't You Be My Neighbor, or one of those ones that like it's the snub that they do for this category. But I think that definitely The Territory, All That Breeze. I think Novelty, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. Um and then I guess I'll pick hmm as the last one, probably Descendant, just because it's a Netflix doc, and I think Netflix usually gets in that category. Um, yeah, just real briefly, we're not even going to give our five because we haven't seen them yet. Whenever we do see them, and whenever like the actual nominations come out and all that stuff, then we'll actually tackle short
Oh yeah,
film
too. Do you know how
more
many
in
of the
depth.
documentary shorts I've seen before in the past of the Oscars? I've only seen one, and we watched it in my film class, but it was really good.
Which one?
Period. End of sentence.
That was my favorite one that year to win. I forget if it won or not,
It
but
did.
that
Remember?
it did,
Remember they
yeah,
did though,
it did,
because they
yeah.
brought all the women up on stage
I
too.
I remember that, yeah, that was my favorite one to win that year. It's interesting, every year like, this year I actually did end up watching a lot of the live action shorts, which was nice, but, um and a lot of the animated shorts, but what's interesting is usually I always watch, like somehow I can always find access to all 5 documentary shorts. It's
Yeah,
interesting. I
this is the first year
really
too.
like
I think I'll see every single Best Picture nominee except for like Women Talking before the year's over.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you it on the stream, but I'll tell you post the stream. There may be a way that you can watch it before the award nominations,
Okay, okay, yeah, but
but
okay, now, like, let's do the international feature film because it's surprising.
yes, let's go on over to that.
Okay, Argentina, Argentina, 1985. Sorry, that confused me. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it says the country first.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Argentina, Argentina, 1985,
yeah. It's like Argentina, Argentina. Yeah,
and then
it's like,
Corsage,
oh yeah, I still
Close,
need to see that one. But yeah, close. Yeah.
Return to Seoul,
Ooh, yes, I'll be getting a screen for that one.
Holy Spider,
Nice.
Saint Omar,
I really am excited to try out that one. Yeah.
All Quiet on the Western Front,
Okay.
The Last Film Show from India.
Loved that movie. I know it wasn't RRR they submitted. They
Was
should
it
have
better?
submitted RRR, but it was so good.
Was it better than RRR? No.
Um, mm, I don't think so, but like whenever it was interesting, whenever I was hearing that like RRR wasn't submitted for India, I was like, wait, what? What? And I looked and saw what they submitted, and I saw his last film show. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like that's
Okay.
actually a like fucking phenomenal movie. So
And then,
like
like, didn't they say those kind of like the Indian Fablemans? I've heard.
sort of something better. It's almost like, have you ever watched that movie called Cinema Paradiso?
Not yet. It's on my list, though.
It's it's sort of like that,
Okay.
where it's like a kid is, he kinda, f goes and visit he's from India, his dad doesn't like him going to the theater, but he goes and visits the theater, and he sees, like, a film for the first time, and he goes up to where, like, they run the projector and everything, and
Yeah.
the guy becomes friends with him, and they make a deal that if he brings him food or something like that, because he's like he can't really afford to get food or something, then he'll show him all these fantastic pictures and all these films. And
Sounds amazing.
so he falls in love with cinema, and it's a beautiful ode to cinema and to film itself. And
There's
I
so many of those this year too, though.
there is, yeah. And I don't know, like the reason why it's probably not going to get nominated is just so quiet. I saw it at like last year at the Tribeca Film Festival, and it was virtual, but like it's been nowhere as far as like where people can watch it right now. So so I'm hoping that we get some form of news about where people can watch it because it's a phenomenal movie and everyone needs to
Yeah.
check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now though, okay, The Quiet Girl.
I still need to see that. I have a
Because
screener for it.
I
It
would bet you
looks really
money
great.
though. I would bet you money on this. Guess what?
What?
Okay, what? Like if it qualified, The Quiet Girl would not even be in there.
Why?
It's Ireland.
Well, it did qualify
No,
because
I'm saying though, if the other movie didn't qualify, if the other movie
oh,
qualified too,
yeah, that's
Banshee.
true. Banshees, yeah.
But okay, and then Bardo, The False Chronicles, A Handful of Truths,
Oh yeah.
The Blue Kaftan,
Yeah.
in Pakistan, Joyland. Oh, McCoy's favorite movie, Poland, EO.
I do want to see EO. I've heard some
I do too.
amazing things about that. Yeah.
South Korea, Decision to Leave,
Yes.
and then Sweden, Cairo Conspiracy.
Ooh. No broker, unfortunately, but
Yeah. Just wait though. You know why?
why?
We might get to the most craziest short list of the night.
Well, first off, out of this list of nominees, what 5 do you feel are like going to be nominated?
I think Decision to Leave, of course, The Last Film Show, All's Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, and then EO.
Nice. I hope you're right about Last Film Show because I would love that. I think that absolutely deserves a nom. But I have Decision to Leave. I think The Quiet Girl.
There's a foreign film that should have won too. Like years ago. But yeah, continue.
The Quiet Girl. I've heard incredible things on. I still am going to check it out. So I have that one on the list. EO. I think for this award show, I think Saint Omer. I was between Saint Omer, Argentina, 1985, but I think Saint Omer, and then I would maybe say All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, but okay, there was a movie like 15 years ago that we watched in my class that I think was from like Pakistan or India, and then it won, I think. I don't know, but he was nominated, but it should have won. It was called Children of Heaven.
I heard of that one.
Yeah, after a boy loses his sister's new pair of shoes, he goes on a series of adventures in order to find them. When he can't, he tries a new way to win a new pair.
Oh, wow. That sounds kind of fun.
It reminds me a little bit of Slumdog Millionaire and then Lion, too, because it's set in India and there's a lot of running.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to definitely
It was so, and it's short, too, so.
Yeah.
89 minutes, but okay, get ready
for
the most.
I already am looking at the second one on here, like the second film on this short list, and this is like God. Okay,
just wait. The makeup and hairstyling. Okay, here the nominees. This one surprised me too. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Okay.
Babylon.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Blonde, and I'm going to skip over this one because we'll save this one for last because this is the craziest one. Elvis. Emancipation.
Yeah.
The Whale. And guess what the final one is?
Crimes of the Future.
Yes. What do you think about Blonde getting in, though?
That's actually a good pick, because the makeup and hairstyling, what they did with Marilyn Monroe was really, really well done. What they did with like Adrian Brody, I thought they did some good makeup on him. Like that's a good pick for the short list.
I think,
and because it made the short list, that means the Academy likes Blonde, and if they like Blonde, then that means Ana de Armas has
which should get nominated.
Yes, I do think.
Though, Mike, but do you know how you said how that one movie is going to be your next one in your 2022?
What movie?
The documentary, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Which one you should put on your list instead?
What?
Till.
Yeah, I do want to see Till. I'm probably going to watch Till soon. I wanted to catch up on some documentaries, but
Till made me cry.
But Till, I definitely want to see.
There's a rubbing scene that made me cry. Rubbing.
Ooh. I can't wait
I
to
think
see
you
it.
can figure it out what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know. I think I know what you mean. I watched a bunch. I watched a bunch of documentaries on Emmett Till this year,
So
and
did she really do that though to him?
yeah, I think
I mean,
so.
like after she saw the body, did she really like rub his body?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I
okay, yeah, but
heard in the documentary.
music, original score.
But real quick,
Oh yeah,
uh,
sorry. Okay,
so
I think
but
maybe.
well, yeah, I do want to talk about the notable snub here first. So the notable snub, first off, the thing I'm really happy got in is Crimes of the Future because that is awesome makeup.
Like the Oscar ever talked about,
Oh,
like the ear guy alone should be there.
yeah, the ear guy alone was incredible. So like I think, but then like the rest of the makeup on here, like honestly, whenever we do our like in the end of Oscars week, whenever we do our like what we would pick if we were the Academy, I'm probably gonna put Crimes of the Future in for makeup because I thought that was incredible.
Yeah,
Um,
Austrian guys, like this has nothing to do with how good the movie is either.
yeah, absolutely. Because I think Crimes of the Future is actually a really good movie. It just had and it had some issues. I thought it was really good though. The makeup was definitely a standout
There's
in the
two of them
score.
though that confuse
Um,
me on there though. There's two of them that confuse me.
which ones?
All Quiet on the Western Front and Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, especially. That's Amsterdam is sort of like whenever they nominate, whenever they had cats on the short list for visual effects. That was like, what the hell? It was one of those weird picks. Um, All Quiet doesn't confuse me too much because they did put like the mud in their face for you
Yeah, though, but though
for
but it wasn't like like makeup, like in Everything Everywhere All at Once either.
which is the notable snub here. I think honestly, if you put everything everywhere all at once on this list, I haven't seen the whale yet, so I don't know what it's like as far as like the execution of the makeup. But as far as this list, I would say everything everywhere all at once should win makeup and hairstyling
Yeah,
because of what they did with Joel May Dupaki. I thought that what they did with her was so incredible makeup wise that like this should and the makeup actually adds
you know
layers
which one
to
I
the
think though could be
themes of the
nominated should be
show.
nominated too
So
though?
it's so which one?
Nope.
Nope.
That
Uh,
one girl, remember?
yeah, I guess just she's in it for such a brief time
Yeah,
though.
though, but though compared to Christian Bale's, like Scar right here.
Yeah, yeah. I and well, I do remember I haven't seen Amsterdam yet. It's on HBO Max, so I'm gonna watch it soon. But um, it's but the Timothy Oliphant in the trailer looked like he looked kind of unrecognizable. I will say that. So
Yeah, but
um,
I've heard the movie's really bad.
I'm not uh excited to check it out. I did watch, like, honestly, I died laughing at what they do to Taylor Swift in that movie. Like, oh my god, it was hilarious. Like, I was dying laughing. Um, so I
Yeah,
will say that, but other
yeah,
than that,
okay.
that's that. So for this list, I think the 5 that are gonna be nominated here of this list is, um, The Whale, Elvis. They love their prosthetics.
But like they did a really good job making him look like Elvis too, though.
They did a good job on Austin Butler. I thought
Except
that's
for
what
the end.
that's why it's like 50 the one where he's like in the fat suit and stuff.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
looked a little low.
that looked a bit like it's so weird. Whenever they do their in that movie, whenever they're doing like fat suit prosthetics, it looks straight bad
It
when
looks
they do
comedic.
when they're doing fat suit like prosthetics. But then whenever they did like normal makeup, like on Presley or Elvis Presley's wife, Priscilla Presley, whenever they did makeup on her, whenever they did makeup on Austin Butler as this young Elvis, like that was all really great stuff. But then it was just like Tom Hanks and like the ending, I was like, oh my god. But um so yeah, those two, and then I think they're gonna also nominate in this category Babylon. The, I think they're gonna nominate the Batman. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think they will because of Colin Farrell.
I think they will. And then Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, but what you don't think Crimes of the Future will get in?
I want it to get in. I think it uh if not for Everything Everywhere All at Once, like since that's not on this list, of this list, I would say Crimes of the Future deserves to win it. But it's I don't think that it's gonna uh get in because it's very weird and out there and it's technically a horror movie and we know how they feel about their horror films. So
Yes,
it's like
and like people say that, like, comedy rarely gets recognized. And I said it does, but horror gets recognized a whole lot less than comedy.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, but all right, now best score is crazy.
Well, you didn't give your 5 first. What
Yeah, I
do
did
you
remember?
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't
Yeah, I
hear
said
it.
the Batman, Black Panther, Elvis, The Whale, and I think that judging by it, Babylon.
Yeah, I think that's right there. I'm seeing Babylon on the 23rd. Can't wait.
I'm seeing The Whale on the 23rd because that's my traditional day.
Nice.
Because I see a movie on the 23rd every year.
Oh, nice.
I've been
Yeah,
doing this since 2004, so
cool. I hope this we're supposed to be getting a big storm here on the East Coast, so I hope it's not like bad enough to where I can't go out on Friday, but either way, my car can handle snow,
yeah.
so
Okay. There's only one that I actually disagree with on for best score though.
yeah, let's read through them.
Okay, All Quiet on the Western Front that had a good score.
Yep.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yep. That had a good score.
Babylon.
Yeah.
The Banshees of Inisherin, great score.
Fantastic score. Oh my god.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Oh yeah.
And the surprise one so far, Devotion.
Yeah, I am shocked by that pick. I haven't seen Devotion yet, but
But I heard good things.
I have heard good things.
And then Don't Worry, Darling.
Wow.
That I actually agree with score.
Yeah, I think that score is actually really good. Like I don't like that film tech wise had a lot of good stuff going for it, like costume design, production
Yes.
design, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh yeah.
The
Nice.
Fablemans.
Oh god. Okay.
Glass Onion.
Nice.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Such a good score.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
She Said.
Very yeah, that's a very good one.
The Woman King.
Okay, nice.
And then Women Talking.
Haven't heard the score of that one yet, but I have heard it's incredible. No Tar here. They're not doing what Critics' Choice did.
Yes, and then Ari said that.
No
Ari says, like our friend Ari, who goes like, "What he says it has a score?" And he played it. You showed us it, and I said, "No, the film had no score at all."
Yeah, it was pieces of music. It was like she invented a fake soundtrack, or it was like she wrote a soundtrack that wasn't used in the film that she released on Spotify. So it's like music inspired by Tar, but it's not actually Tar soundtrack. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah.
And then now, okay, best original song.
But first off,
oh yeah, sorry again.
but yeah, first off, the notable snub here, Michael Giacchino was not nominated for the Batman, which is ridiculous to me because that is in like the top 3 scores of the year.
Do you know what I can do? What I compare that score to though too?
So what?
Every single Batman score ever made.
Really?
You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
He literally combined it. If you really listen to it.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Because like the whole bum, 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 from Batman,
Oh yeah.
and then da, na, 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 and then how it goes like boom for the Dark Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I think he found a way to combine all 3 and it was like a celebration of Batman. So I thought that was a great one. And of course, my personal like favorite score of the year is so far. I've not heard all the score for Babylon and Women Talking. But and while Banshees might take the number one spot right now, my score of the year is Bones and All. That also missed. I think that score is incredible.
I haven't seen the movie yet, though.
Trey, yeah, Ad- Atticus Ross and the other guy, forget their names. They're they both did an incredible job there. My five that I think here would be nominated for best original score is Babylon, because he's always getting in for Justin Hurwitz is always getting in for a Damien Chazelle project. I think Banshees of Inisherin, Carter Burwell delivered such a fantastic score. The Fablemans, just because it's John Williams, even though it shouldn't. I think just because it's Alexander Desplat, and it would be deserving. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Yeah.
And then I'm of three minds here. They'll either love Nicholas Bertel, like they did with Don't Look Up, and nominate She Said, or that, but it's a much better score than Don't Look Up, or they'll nominate Hildur Guðnadóttir for Women Talking, because I heard that score is incredible, or just because they're like, oh, it's the Dune of this year. Is this going to get every single technical achievement known to man? It's going to be Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yeah, I was guessing like Avatar, or two, like or like the person that did the score for "Don't Worry, Darling" though is an underrated composer too.
Which one?
Thomas Newman.
I love Thomas Newman. He's really good. So yeah, I guess my fifth slot for right now, and we'll revisit these categories and we'll change them as the Oscar season goes along. But for right now, I'm going to say Women Talking, even though I think that movie is going to massively underperform.
You don't think it'll
I
get in for picture then?
I think it'll get in for picture, but I think it's like 9 or 10 now for picture.
Do you think
I,
The Whale is out too?
oh, the whale's gone done as far as picture. Like it's done. There's no chance for it in picture now.
Even being nominated, you think?
I think even being nominated at this point, because I think A24 is throwing all what they have at everything everywhere all at once. And right now, I think I see either steam for The Woman King, Glass Onion, or RRR to get in for that like final
Yeah.
slot.
What about after? You think After Sun has a chance?
After Sun, I think has a chance. I think its screenplay helped it at Critics' Choice. I think getting Paul Mescal in there, that helped it. I am waiting to see how some of these films perform at the BAFTAs,
Yeah.
because if After Sun gets like really good stuff at BAFTAs, then I will for sure say that.
You guys though, okay. Have you watched the Oscar video on this yet?
Not yet. No, I'm
He
gonna
brings
watch
up a
that.
good point though about Glass Onion though.
Keep on talking. I'm just got.
Yeah. Okay, like he says that like like that like Janelle Monáe could get nominated without picture, but it's Janelle Monáe. But if like Janelle Monáe does not get nominated, then there's no way that gets in for picture. But it still could get a nomination with Janelle Monáe. Like the Oscar said, like Janelle Monáe is the only way that it gets in for picture. Which I have not seen it yet, guys. I'm excited to though.
All right, I'm back. I just had to check on
Okay. Did you hear what I said though?
What?
About the whole like Janelle Monáe thing with the Oscar expert said?
What?
Okay, it's kind of weird what they said. Okay, they said like Janelle Monáe could get in, right? You know, like for best supporting actress. But if the film like wants best picture, they said it has to come with Janelle Monáe because they said it's not getting in on its own.
I agree. I honestly kind of agree with that.
I've never seen it yet, so was it good?
It was fantastic.
Better than the first?
Yeah, better than the first, in my opinion. What do you think would get nominated for best original score?
Okay, Babylon, Banshees, Black Panther, Don't Worry, Darling, and then The Fablemans,
Yeah.
and then Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think that film's gonna overperform almost.
Oh yeah, and I think it.
I think it really does have. I think it really is going to be the winner.
Yeah, I think it's the front runner right now.
I think it'll win. Do you or no?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's the front runner right now. So for music original song, we've got Time from
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink. Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna.
There's one though that there's a few that'll surprise you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
read. Andrew is smiling at one of them right now. You know when he reads it.
Oh yeah.
You'll know which one. It's not to either.
Okay.
I smell that.
And then we've got Nothing Is Lost. You Give Me Strength from Avatar: The Way of Water, which is that song from The Weeknd. We've got Lift Me Up from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. We've got This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once. And we've got Shao Papa from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. We've got Till You're Home from A Man Called Otto. Natu from RRR. My Mind in Me from Selena Gomez. My Mind in Me. That's a great pick. Good after.
Might feel about that.
Say what?
Okay, will it make your top 10? You think Pinocchio
of the year, like movies wise? Yeah. It's already in it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean, I haven't seen Babylon yet and The Whale, so I don't know if it'll be out of my top 10, but after I see those, but it's for sure in my top 10 right now.
Yeah.
And then Good Afternoon from Spirited. That's the one right there that is making our friend Andrew smile. Applause from Tell It Like a Woman. Never underestimate Diane Warren. Stand Up from Till. How is that song, by the way?
You asked me how that song from Till?
Yeah, the Stand Up.
Good, but it's par for the course.
Yeah, they all like they all sound the same now.
Yeah, because like the Selma song.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick. And
the Bro song didn't make it.
Dustin Ash from Voice of Dustin Ash. Wait, hold up. Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing, and then New Body Roomba from White Noise. Wow. That is so sad because I would have in my personal 5 the Love Is Not Love from Bros. I think that film I think that song should maybe even be in the like winning conversation. That song is great. But it's like
wow.
It's not.
I came to that. I just went to A Man Called Otto, which does not look good, really.
Yeah. But
does
it's got it looks sweet. Like it looks cute. It looks okay.
I want to read the book. I want to see the original movie then.
I do. But I guess that shows that they like it because they put it on the short list. I think the 5 here that would be nominated is definitely Hold My Hand, Lift Me Up. I think Natu will get in there from RR.
Carolina,
because they'll want Taylor Swift there. And then the last one, I'm thinking either Shao Papa from Pinocchio or New Body Roomba from White Noise. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say applause. Tell Like a Woman. They're gonna do something weird. I think Diane Warren. You can never underestimate Diane Warren. So applause from Tell It Like a Woman.
I
That's
got a
gonna be
surprising one then.
the fifth one. But what? Yeah, what are your 5 that you think?
Okay, Nothing is Lost.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Lift Me Up.
Yeah.
Ciao Papa.
Yeah.
Not To.
Yeah.
And then My Mind and Me.
Hey, that's a good one. Yeah.
Because I want Selena Gomez is there too.
Yeah. I
haven't seen the documentary, but I heard it's hard to watch.
It is. It's a really emotional documentary and was really well done.
Like, what's it about? I heard it's about like her mental health issues, right?
Yeah, it's about her struggles with mental health and just her kind of exploring the mind of Selena Gomez and what she has to
Do
go
they ever
through.
talk about Justin Bieber at all?
Yeah, I think they bring that up.
Like, was he like? I heard he was abusive and stuff.
Yeah.
Was he?
I don't think they went into like the actual abuse part, but she just talked about like how it was like an emotional kind of journey for her.
Oh, okay.
But it definitely was a really well done doc. For sound, the nominees are, or not nominees, the shortlist is All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Moon Age Daydream, and Top Gun Maverick.
Big snub here. Big snub.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, the tampon movie.
The tampon movie, nope.
You know why I call it the tampon movie? Do you know why?
Because the ship looks like a tampon.
Yeah, doesn't it?
He does a bit, yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, when it's like opened up.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you guys right now.
But it's that one definitely I would have in my personal 5 for sound. I thought the sound design was immaculate in that movie. It was so well done.
Especially there.
Right.
See?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I could see it.
That's what I call it. Or Dental Dam. Yeah, the Dental Dam movie.
Dental Dam movie. Yeah, that's another one. So my I think the 5 here that will be nominated though is
and plus you like that's the first time I've ever seen a movie do that before too.
What?
We can talk spoilers, right? It's been long enough.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where the alien was the ship.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was a really cool and unique way of doing alien type stuff. But yeah, so we've got my picks. I think Top Gun Maverick. Looking in, I think I'm going to say the Batman, Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, and then Elvis. I think those are my 5 that I think are going to get in.
Mine though are I think that let's see. Okay, I actually think that All Quiet on the Western Front, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick, and then they must really like Pinocchio then if it's nominated in Best Sound because the sound was amazing, like the sound of the wood burning on his feet.
Oh, so good. That's like the sound definitely made me wish I could have seen it in theater. Then for visual effects, yeah, we talked about a big snub here. The nominees or shortlists consist of All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, the Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Oh my god, Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore? You put that shit in there? Okay. Jurassic World Dominion.
Hey, that deserves to be there.
Yeah, that was
That
actually
dinosaur was actually like the scariest
good.
one, too. The scariest looking dinosaur out there, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
The one that was blind.
yeah. The like Megatosaurus or whatever they called it.
Yeah, and like Ash and I, we were cracking so many mean jokes about that dinosaur in the theater that like winning that in the T-Rex world, right?
Yeah.
Imagine having sex.
Oh my lord.
That sound like Ashton though.
That does sound there.
Okay, yeah, but nope, and then 13 Lives, which I never saw, and then Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. So kind of in 13 Lives was in there because I was like the movie about the people who went into a cave and rescued
But guys,
members.
come on, guys, let's stop lying to ourselves. Why is there even a short list this year for this?
Like what? There wasn't already said.
No. I'm just saying, like there's a movie that we know is gonna win.
Oh yeah. That's true.
We know that Avatar is gonna win, and it should.
It absolutely should. That might be the most
Yeah,
visually
but you
stunning
get
movie I've ever seen.
okay. I'll tell you my other complaint. You like after, but the one that I can talk about, like wasn't the 60 frames per second a little bit jarring?
At first, I eventually did get used to it as it went along because it was 3 hours. I eventually got used to it, but at first I was like, I literally turned to my friend. I was like, "Bro, I can't do this. I can't handle this. This is like insane." It was like crazy. The 60 frames per second. But
What would your 5 be then?
First off, notable snub, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I was rooting for that one because it was by 5 visual effects artists.
Who didn't even have it? You didn't even go to school.
I think that would have been such a great.
Did you know that part?
I did not know that part. That's
no. Do you know what it says though?
What?
They actually learned it online from free videos.
That's crazy.
That's really good. That's
really good visual effects. Then I think, like it definitely should be on here, and that would have been like a great story to just share whenever they got nominated. But it looks like that is not going to happen now. So,
I do you think they should do this with like every category? I say no because it takes away all the fun too sometimes.
No, they shouldn't do it like the major categories. I don't think. I like it like this, doing it for some of the smaller categories.
But I think they should do it for like best editing though.
Editing, yeah, I guess I could see it.
I actually think that's actually the most important category next to best picture.
I do too. And best director, of course. But
yeah, but editing though, like without editing, the movie wouldn't exist really.
That's true.
But yeah.
And also screenplay is important too, because without a screenplay, your film doesn't exist because it's literally, has to be written to exist. But my 5 would be Avatar: The Way of Water, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, because they always get a Marvel movie in there. I think that because they always do that like weird like 1917 type thing. I think All Quiet on the Western Front, Top Gun Maverick, and then
Fantastic Beasts or hell no.
No, God. And then I guess I would say I think Nope should. But I'm probably gonna say the Batman.
Okay, me though, Avatar, Black Panther, Jurassic World, Top Gun Maverick, and then All Quiet on the Western Front. You know why? It's because like I was gonna put the Batman, but there really wasn't enough visual effects in there that you could. I mean, I know I love movies where you can't tell, but this one didn't even feel like it. Like when
the only effects were like the water, really,
and that was done at night, so you couldn't even.
Yeah,
because I think because like if it did it had the second best water effects of the year. Do you know why?
Why?
Avatar.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Avatar is incredible.
Oh yeah, too. Like, did you know that the mom from The Sopranos is in Avatar?
Oh yeah. I remember. I recognized her. I was like, at first I was like, wait, who is that? I know
Do you
that.
know what I thought that was
No,
at first, though? I thought that was Kate Winslet.
yeah, because Kate Winslet was supposed to be in it.
Yeah, she was.
And she was in it. I mean, but yeah, I didn't even hear Kate Winslet in that girl's voice. I had to look her up. I was like, who was Kate Winslet's character? And then it turned out to be that one like water avatar thing. We will do a spoiler discussion for you guys
because Mike wasn't really anti-Avatar before, but like he was like, but he watched the first one again, and then like he said it was a lot better than for what he remembered.
Yeah, and it still wasn't like amazing, but it was definitely better than what I remembered. But
the second one is amazing, I think.
Yeah, second one is,
and like really Slang good. Was amazing in it, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, Stephen Lang.
Yeah, but and then the kid I thought like I bet you this was like 1997. The kid would have been played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah,
because like it's not a spoiler, guys, because he's in the trailer. The kid is.
Yeah, I could see that. He looked a little bit like him. Brian Nussbaum's in the chat says biggest snub is our language.
Not really a snub because they didn't put it in, Brian. But
yeah, they didn't submit it for. You have to. The thing about the Oscars is they have rules of like you have to submit a film, like one film from your country that came out that year, to be nominated. In India, they submitted Last Film Show instead of RRR.
Yeah, dude, what else?
But I think RRR is still going to like do really well. I think.
Do you know which one though? Two like will really make you mad, Mike?
What?
Do you know why Once Upon a Time in America wasn't nominated for Best Score? Do you know why?
Why?
They didn't send the papers in time.
Come on, that's stupid.
That's like I think one of the greatest scores ever, right? After the snippet I played you with the flute.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
But yeah, like absolutely. So those are all the short lists. Like we will be here in January too. For the nominations.
Oh yeah, those are all the short lists. And then real quick, just
you're breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, you
Okay. I don't know if you saw the nominations for these, but your favorite
I saw some
for the Hollywood Critics Association.
Oh no! I thought you meant the Critics' Choice.
We are going to get to the Critics' Choice here soon. The Hollywood Critic Association just released your favorite award show of last year.
Guys, if you guys watched it last year, they scraped the internet to remove anything of that embarrassment.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, Brian, if you're watching, they literally, like on their Best Picture award, they literally let people talk for the last 30 seconds because the music was so loud.
Yeah, like you couldn't even hear the award speeches, and the host was god awful. But they did some good picks here this year for their.
No, I was even playing about the picks last year. Oh yeah, too. Yeah. And then last year, hopefully they. Did you hear about who's hosting it this year? Though it's going to be a better host automatically.
Yeah, isn't it like I forget who, but yeah, Tig Notaro. There it is.
Oh yeah, too. Like what wasn't last year? One of them could. I'm surprised that last year the host didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
What did she say again?
She said like she was doing the like that one song from Encanto, and she was like saying something about no, you don't want to be Mexican, no, or something like that. She was joking about like Mexicans or something like that in a really bad way. Let's see. I'm going to share screen real quick just so we can watch this live.
Oh yeah, I watched it twice. I remember. Yeah, I just forget the nominees because I remember that Jude Hill was adorable.
Oh, yeah. This is the list of nominations.
Black Panther,
the best
Wakanda
action
Forever.
film you had.
RRR.
Let's turn down so we don't get a copyright.
The Woman King, Top Gun Maverick.
Would we get copyright over like something like this though?
I don't know, because remember John Campy got it over a picture.
But that was for an actual film though. I don't know. Hopefully not. But yeah, this is your category for best action film.
I've seen 4 out of the 5.
I actually have seen all 5 of these.
Are they all good?
They are, I think, as far as action goes. I think.
How was The Woman King though? Because I've heard mixed things.
Yeah, that was actually really good. I thought that was actually a really good film. I actually think it's a better Black Panther film than Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. But it was really well done. But I think as far as action goes, RRR should definitely win this.
Oh yeah, too. Like the mystery about who is Black Panther. It's not a spoiler anymore. Do you know why?
Why?
The Monday after it came out, they actually released a poster of the person.
Oh wow. Okay.
So then it's fair game, right?
It is. Yeah, that's not a spoiler anymore.
Hi, I'm Madeline McGrath from The Black Phone. The nominees for Best Animated
She
Film
was great in
are
The Black Phone.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
So yeah, Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes
And I've heard that Puss is really good.
Marcel the Shell with Shoes
Puss in
On.
Boots. I'm
Puss in
shocked
Boots,
at how
Last
good
Wish, The Bad Guys,
it's the reviews
Turning
are.
Red.
I need to see it.
Hi,
I
I'm
haven't
Jalen.
seen Turning Red yet.
It was okay. It was like fine, but I still need to see The Bad Guys. That's the one I still need to see, and Puss in Boots. But I've seen 3 of these, and
I've only seen 1.
as much as I love Marcel, as far as like purely animation, I just don't really count Marcel as an animated movie. So I'm gonna say Pinocchio. I think should be nominated.
Turning Red.
Should definitely.
Hi, I'm Jalen Hall from
Win.
He
Till.
was really
And the
good.
nominees for Best
Oh, yeah.
Documentary Films are All the Beauty and the Bloodshed,
Nice.
Fire of Love, Good Night Opie,
Nice.
Moon Age Daydream, and Selena Gomez,
There's
My
Selena
Mind and
Gomez.
Me.
Hi, I'm Jude Hill from Belfast.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jude
The
Hill's
nominees
so
for
sweet.
Best First Feature are After Sun,
Yeah.
Yes.
Causeway, Emily the Criminal,
Nice.
The Inspection, and finally, Turning Red. The nominees
Sun
for Best
definitely
Horror
winning
Film
that.
are Barbarian, Bones and All,
Nice.
Nope, The Black Phone,
Nice. The Black Phone too.
X.
Was in
The
fun.
nominees for Best Indie Films are After Sun, Cha Cha Real Smooth,
That,
Everything.
that,
That's
like,
the horror, though?
that
They
tells
put
you.
Best horror film of the year though too.
Oh, The Menu.
No, that and then I would have taken out Barbarian X and you would have put it in
What?
The Menu and Smile.
Smile. Yeah, maybe. I would have actually taken out X and put in Pearl. I actually like Pearl better. So,
But though,
But-
like
I think actually I would have taken out the Black Phone because Black Phone's just okay.
I like the Black Phone though, but I didn't love it, and Nope
Yeah.
was okay though.
Yeah. But I would take out the Black Phone and put in The Menu.
We could have a debate though about Nope for hours with our two friend Ari and Nolan, right?
Oh yeah.
Because they think the ending means something, and we're like, no.
No, it's not that hard to understand.
The Black Phone, X.
The nominees for Best Indie Films are After Sun, Cha Cha
Yes.
Real Smooth, Everything.
Love that Cha Cha Real Smooth got a nomination.
After Sun.
Great one. And After Sun, best movie of the year, absolutely deserves it.
Everywhere, All at
Have you
Once,
bought it yet?
Marcel the Shell,
yet.
Shoes On, and Talk.
Oh yeah, didn't it just become available on VOD to buy?
Yes, yesterday.
Yes, I'm gonna have to definitely get that then.
The nominees for Best International Film are All Quiet on the Western Front,
Yep.
Argentina 1985, Close, Decision to Leave, and RRR.
Oh
The
yeah.
nominees for Best Short
I love the way
Film
he
are
said the RRR.
All Too Well, the
That's it.
short
You know how he
film,
said it?
Moshari,
How
Or.
that was great. So I don't get this. Like, how is All Too Well being nominated? That short film, I watched that in 2021. Like, I don't know how it's eligible for 2022 Academy Awards. But okay.
Oh, we can watch though. We can
North
watch
Star.
Argentina
Regret-
for free.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Yeah, look, it sounds really interesting.
Does sound really interesting. I want to see if I can find any of these short films anywhere. I'd be curious.
To inform you, Trigger.
Nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay are Rebecca Lenkowicz, She Said, Guillermo del Toro, Patrick McHale,
That was weird.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Ryan Johnson, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, Sarah Polley, Women Talking, and Samuel B. Hunter, The Whale.
Nice.
The nominees for Best Original Screenplay are Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Martin McDonagh, The Banshees of Inisherin, Seth Reese and Will Tracy, The Menu,
The Menu.
Steven
Yes.
Spielberg and Tony Kushner, The Fabelmans, and finally, Todd Field, Tar. Nominees for Best Director are Baz Luhrmann, Elvis,
Ugh, okay.
Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
All right.
Gina Prince Bythewood, The Woman King, James Cameron, Avatar: The Way of Water,
Mhm.
Martin McDonagh, The Banshees of Inisherin,
Nice. That's my pick.
Park Chan-wook, Decision to Leave,
My pick.
S.S. Rajamouli,
Yes.
RRR,
That makes me so happy.
Sarah Polley, Woman Talking, Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans, Todd Field, Tar.
Do you know what
Okay,
they
so-
said though too about this though?
Very happy for SS Rajamouli.
The Oscar what did he say about this though?
What?
He says it doesn't really matter. Do you know why?
Why?
It doesn't push them one way or the other. He says all the nominees do, but
Yeah.
this
Because
there's
this
so
one,
many.
because there's 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Um,
he said, like it doesn't push them one way or the other of being nominated. Like SS Rajamouli.
But SS Rajamouli got in it, and we'll talk about it here soon. Got in at Critics' Choice, and that is 6 noms. So
yes.
so that really gives that more of a push. I think that he is going to be the full. I think he is going to be
If the
full.
actor was alive though, do you know who I see starring in like RRR and probably getting a nomination for it?
Who?
The guy from like Life of Pi, Spider-Man.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that.
Let me look. I forget his name, but he died. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that. But there's one very noticeable snub here. Best movie of the year, After Sun, Charlotte Wells, not nominated. It's like, she absolutely should be. So that's unfortunate. But,
Yeah, Arfan Khan.
yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he died in 2020 at the age of 53.
Oh, wow, too young.
Yeah.
The nominees for Best Ensemble Cast are Babylon, Everything Everywhere All
Nice.
at Once,
Yep.
Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, The Woman King, and Women Talking.
Nice.
The nominees for Best Voice or Motion Capture Performance
This
are
should be at the Oscars. This category.
Antonio Banderas
I
in
think
Puss
this
in
is a
Boots: The
category
Last
they should
Wish,
add.
Ewan McGregor in Guillermo del Toro's
Because
Pinocchio,
none of these ever have a chance of being
Jenny
nominated.
Slate in Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Rosalie Chang in Turning Red, and Zoe Saldana in Avatar: The Way of Water.
Oh
The
my
nominees
god.
for Best
She was
Supporting
great.
Actress are Angela Bassett, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Hong Chow,
Nice.
The Whale,
Ooh, nice.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Keke Palmer, Nope,
Category fraud.
Harry Condon, The Banshees of Inisherin,
She's fantastic.
Stephanie Hsu, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
So happy about that.
The nominees for Best Supporting Actor are Barry Keoghan, The Banshees of Inisherin,
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben Whishaw, Women Talking, Brendan Gleeson, The Banshees of Inisherin, Brian Tyree Henry, Causeway,
I still need to see
and
that.
Kei Hui Kwan. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
The nominees for Best Actress are Kate Blanchett, Tar, Danielle Deadwyler,
Yes.
Till, Michelle Williams, The Fabelmans, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Viola Davis, The Woman King.
The
Nice.
nominees for Best Actor are Austin Butler, Elvis, Brendan Fraser, The Whale, Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin,
This is like Timothy
Paul
Chalamet.
Mescal,
After Sun,
Our boy,
Tom
Paul
Cruise,
Mescal.
Top Gun Maverick.
Doesn't he?
Nominees for Best
Wait,
Comedy.
who?
Didn't he look like Timothy Chalamet there?
Paul Mescal?
Yes.
Yeah, he does look a little bit like Tim Chalamet.
A lot.
Yeah, I can see it.
You know, he looks like a combination of there.
Who?
Barry Keoghan and then Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I could see that.
Barry Keoghan, though, deserves to be nominated. People that haven't seen the movie.
Oh yeah, he is maybe my favorite.
Yeah, too. Like when you're talking about you like him almost being like Leonardo DiCaprio and What's in Gilbert Grape. Ash and I were talking about it, and we said not really because Barry Keoghan was a lot more subtle.
True, that's a good point. I think he definitely was more. Rewatching it, I definitely think he did a subtle job at it. But
he wasn't like this. He wasn't like this. He was like,
yeah,
he wasn't over the top like that.
Yeah, he did. I think he did it very, very solid, and he was also hilarious.
Getting nominated.
I loved him. Then Brendan Fraser, great for him. But Paul Mescal, I think that's a great one. I hope this pushes him to an Oscar. I hope it does.
Do you think Tom Cruise will get nominated now, or?
Yeah, I think he is going to. I mean,
why don't you want him to?
I mean, it's a fine performance. He had like one good scene, and that was like the scene with Val Kilmer. But like, it's a fine performance. It's not like
just like it's a fine movie. I think.
Yeah, it's not like Brendan Fraser or Colin Farrell or Paul Mescal.
Yeah, but what do you think about Scott Manson's prediction for Best Supporting Actor?
Miles Teller.
Yeah.
That would be even worse. I would not be down with that at all.
Glenn Powell, though, was okay, though.
He was good. I did like him. He was fun.
Tom Cruise, Top Gun Maverick.
Nominees for Best Comedy are Bros, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, The Menu, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and Triangle of Sadness.
So good.
I don't mind
the final category. The nominees.
You don't mind if there's what?
Okay, I don't mind if there was 4. Do you know why?
Why?
I would take out Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I didn't love it that much.
Yeah, I agree. That was.
Do you know what they would have done? What would have made me love it at the end, though?
What?
Is if it was a recreation of the Nicolas Cage action scene. That would have been amazing.
That would have been great.
Okay, I haven't seen though, Triangle of Sadness or Glass Onion, but The Menu though is kind of a comedy a little bit, but not really.
Dude, I laughed so hard at Tyler's bullshit. When that popped up, I laughed so damn hard.
Oh yeah, too. Ari said this movie isn't a comedy either. Triangle of Sadness.
Okay, so like Triangle of Sadness has it has the first act, like the first tone of the movie, it's split into like 2 halves, and they're both tonally different.
Like Full Metal Jacket,
sort of like that. So it's like the first half, it's like I think it's a very comedic, fun satire. And then the second half takes more of like a darker and realistic turn, but still has like some of your comedic moments in there, but it's mostly like dark and more grounded. But like there's literally a scene in the first half of the movie that I could not stop laughing. I was like uncontrollably laughing. I thought I was like gonna have to call like the hospital or something because I was uncontrollably laughing.
Bruce,
It was like,
but Bro started out pretty bad though.
Yeah, but it gets good as it goes along though.
Yeah, yes. Because like Bros really did, I was watching it
and then I'm hoping to see Spoiler Alert this week since it's at my theater, and maybe that should be on this list. I don't know yet, but I hope I like it. We'll see.
And Triangle of Sadness.
Nice.
And for the final category,
the
nominees for Best Picture are
Great.
Avatar, The Way of Water, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, or Tar, The Banshees of Inisherin, The Fabelmans, Women Talking, The Woman King, and finally, Top Gun Maverick.
A huge congratulations to all of today's nominees.
So,
And
what did we think of that?
Yeah, if there's that could be the 10. I honestly think so.
Yeah,
If I had my pick, though, I'd put Pinocchio in there.
Same. I would put Pinocchio in there personally. And then I think the only one of that, yeah. No, I think that's pretty solid.
Wait, was Glass Onion nominated there? Or no.
No, it wasn't. I think if anything, so I think The Woman King and Glass Onion could be replaced, but I have RRR in there getting in. So I think RRR and then either The Woman King or Glass Onion. I think it's going to be one of those two. But because I think they're going to push that film for Best Picture, but who knows? They really like Pinocchio because they got it for sound. They really like Pinocchio. The Oscars do, so
which is understandable.
There's a really good chance.
When I tell people, though, and I say, yes, I hope Pinocchio gets in for Best Picture, they say it's a live action remake. I thought you'd hate it. And I said, no. The Guillermo del Toro one, the really good one. And Jordan doesn't like Guillermo del Toro, but I see him liking Pinocchio. Do you?
Oh, yeah. I think so, too. Because I think it's his most accessible film, I think, to date. For sure.
Even more than Hellboy?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe.
What I heard, though, is his least accessible, though?
What?
Crimson Peak.
Yeah, I think that's about
I haven't seen it yet, though, but.
And then Surprise No Spirited for comedy.
It didn't get the best reviews.
And I was kind of like, it was a fine movie for me, but it wasn't like anything too special.
Yeah, but Brian, have you seen The Menu yet? It's really good.
Yeah, I think he would like it. I know he's not much of like a horror guy, but it's not really horror, I'd say. So I think he'd actually really.
There's only one scene that's really horrific.
Yeah, but everything else is like pretty tame. So I think he would like that one. So
there's a theory about the ending, though, that I'll talk to you about that I don't agree with, but it did bring up a good point.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
It involves the meat.
Yeah. So I'm going to share screen for the. Oh, really? Oh, he must live in the UK. The Menu is coming to Disney Plus in January for me. Okay.
Oh, look where he lives.
Nice.
Oh, look.
I think that because they get Star. I think we get Hulu. I think they get
Alexa,
Star
stop.
or something like that. So that's interesting. Oh, Canada. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense. So here's the Critics' Choice.
Yes.
Critics' Choice Noms getting in. Everything Everywhere All at Once leads with 14, followed by The Fabelmans and Babylon.
He's lucky, though. Brian, do you know who Brian's met?
Who?
Howie Mandel.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's amazing. So your picks for Best Picture, we've got here Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Glass Onion, Knives Out Mystery, RRR. So
Yes.
happy that got in.
I think it's going to get in now. Do you?
Tar, I think so too. I think HGA, I think this, and I think if it gets in at SAG or PGA, it'll get in. If it gets like, I'm curious. I know people don't think the acting is the best. I thought the acting was good, but I know some people don't think the acting is the best in the movie. But like, if the film was to get SAG Ensemble, I think out of the question. I think it gets nominated, hands down. Hands down.
Actually, what if it wins?
That would be crazy. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once will still win that category, but I could
No. I'm saying, though, like, what Best Picture?
Oh, wins Best Picture. Yeah, I could see it if it got a
Hey,
lot of love for it.
you know, like I know that like people are poo-pooing this idea, but the like do it movie though, I could see though being an Oscar contender maybe.
What?
If we haven't seen anything from it yet, is what if Twisters does.
Twisters?
Twister Part 2. Do you know why though?
Why?
It's being written by Joseph Kosinski,
Uh-huh.
and the guy who directed Minari is directing it.
Oh, that's really
That's why I said no.
maybe. That'd be interesting. And then Top Gun Maverick. Women Talking.
Oh, the whale didn't get in.
Yeah, the whale did not get in. It missed. That's why I
It's
said
not going to win. It's not going to get in.
that's why I said it's done. But interesting factors. They have 11 nominees. And the reason why is apparently, I don't know which two films, but apparently there was a tie in nomination voting. And so because there was a tie, it led to 11.
I know which two. I think I know which two.
Which two?
Glass Onion.
Oh, yeah.
And Women Talking.
Yeah, probably. I think those two were the tie. But that's like, I think the first time ever in Critics' Choice history that there's 11 because of a tie. And then for Best Actor, we've got Austin Butler for Elvis, Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, and then Paul Mescal for After Sun. Let's go.
Do you think he'll probably going to win it all? You think or no?
Bill Nye for Living.
Colin Farrell. I mean.
Oh, Colin Farrell. I think he's so. I have an interesting thing. I think Austin Butler's winning Globe. I think Colin Farrell's winning the Critics' Choice, and then I think Brendan Fraser. I think he's just so respected by actors as a whole. Like every actor in Hollywood loves him right now. That I think that he could win SAG. And then it's really just up to who wins BAFTA. And then it'll be like
What if it's Bill Nye who wins BAFTA?
That will be interesting. And that is actually possible.
It is because like Bill Nye is underrated, and plus too, like I from the movie isn't great, but I heard the two leads are amazing.
Yeah, and he has one.
You know who the other lead is?
Critics circles. Who?
The girl from Sex Ed.
Oh yeah. Amy Lou Wood. Yeah, she's great. She's great, and I hope she's living soon. But
is it playing anywhere?
No, not yet. No, not I know of.
And then I don't know if it's on our site.
Yeah, I don't know yet either. But it might be available. Hopefully, soon.
Do those sites ever have a problem with buffering for you too?
Not anymore, because one that I use is like really good, and if I use that one, it's like not as buffering.
Because I noticed like like that sometimes the play thing will catch up to the progress bar.
Yeah. I have noticed that.
That's what I mean by buffering.
When I watched Decision to Leave, it was like buffering like crazy, and I was like, oh my god. But Best Actress, we've got Cate Blanchett for Tar, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Daniel Deadwyler for Till,
which she should be up there. Really good.
Oh yeah. Margot Robbie for Babylon, Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans, and then Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. You take out Margot Robbie, and I think we have our 5.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
Even though that I don't think Michelle Williams was that great.
I think that if Babylon gets like late steam or something for it, I could see like Margot replacing Michelle Williams. I could see that.
Because Michelle Williams was not a great.
Yeah, but I think the rest of them are pretty stacked. And then as far as Best Actor goes, I think the thing is, who do you eliminate out of the 6 in Best Actor?
Okay. Bill Nye.
Okay, yeah. I think
He'll have his time.
you do it, and then I think Paul Mescal gets in for After Sun.
But because, like, you know what I mean, though? Like, he'll have his
what's that?
time. Bill Nye will.
He will. But I mean, Paul Mescal is younger, so maybe they'll look at it.
But you know,
Maybe
like,
they'll look at it like he'll have his time more. And Bill Nye is a respected actor, been in the business for a long time. We shall see, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see which two of like the kind of British performers get in. So, best supporting actor, we've got Paul Dano, Fabelmans, Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Judd Hirsch for The Fabelmans,
Ari hates that.
Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin, Keo Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Brian Tyree Henry for Causeway. I think he's getting in for the Oscar, honestly. Like, I need to see Causeway because I've been hearing
Where's it available on now?
Apple TV Plus.
Okay.
And I've been hearing nothing but like incredible things about Brian Tyree Henry. So I need to check that out soon because like people are saying if it wasn't for Keo Kwan, so people have been saying Brian Tyree Henry should win if it wasn't for Keo Kwan.
What do you think about Brendan Gleeson though, too?
I actually think he was really good in the film.
I don't know that I put him in supporting though either, though.
Yeah, he was almost sort of like a co-lead in a way.
Yeah.
But Barry Keoghan's definitely supporting.
Keo Kwan is.
And then, but I think Barry Keoghan was my favorite supporting performance, or at least male performance, because Carrie Condon was excellent in the film. Best supporting actress. Actually, you take out which one do you think you take out in best supporting actor?
Judd Hirsch.
Yeah, I agree.
He's another Ari doesn't understand the rules. You know, he's trying to change them by saying that he's not supporting. He's an extended cameo, which like he says that he never tries to change the Oscars rules.
Yeah, but
yeah, he does, huh?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think you're right, which is great he was good in the film, but wrong role for him to get nominated. I think Paul Dano has been underappreciated for years, and I think this will finally be his time to get nominated.
And Brian Tyree Henry is actually a pretty good actor too.
Oh yeah, he is definitely. That's why I'm curious to see this movie because people say it's career best.
Because like he was good in Joker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Best supporting actress, you've got Angela Bassett. That's going all the way. Jessie Buckley for Women Talking. Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin. Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Stephanie Hsu for Everything Everywhere All at Once. See, I'm okay with nominating both of them. Just don't nominate only Jamie Lee Curtis and not Stephanie Hsu. Like, nominate at least both of them. Like, come on. Like, it's if they do, I would be really upset. And then Janelle Monáe for Glass Onion. So, which one of out 6 do you think you eliminate?
Okay, me. I think that honestly they're gonna take out Jessie Buckley.
Maybe. I mean, I know they love The Lost Daughter, and they gave her the nom for The Lost Daughter. I could totally see that. Right now, I'll say Janelle Monáe because I don't know how well that film's going to do. But
was she worth it though?
Absolutely. But she's definitely like the standout film for me.
How's Dave Bautista in it?
He's good. I feel like that was his most Dave Bautista-y performance though, so it wasn't like
more than Drax.
Okay, his second most. But he was still good. He was still fine in the film. But I think he is a really good actor though. Whenever he
is he better than The Rock?
In the right roles. Oh yeah, for sure. The Rock is like himself in almost everything.
I did not like Black Adam that much either.
Me neither.
The kid was annoying.
Yeah, I was not a fan
And then
of
I mean, in the story, I just could not connect with. It felt like it was one of the movies like where it was too slow but too fast at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. For best young actor / actress, Frankie Corio for
Yeah.
After Sun. Let's go. Hope she wins. We need a cute Oscar speech or award speech. We already did get one with the British Independent Film Awards, but like we need one for like a major televised award, and I would love that for Frankie Corio. And then Jalen Hall for Till. How was he?
He was amazing.
Yeah,
And then people think that like he just shows up in the beginning. No, actually, that's not true. He's one of those roles where like he shows up quite a bit throughout the movie, little snippets.
So is he like flashbacks or something?
No, she'll like walk into a room and she'll match that he's there and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really emotional.
Sorry,
Nice.
that's a little thing. That's all I'll say about
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he
that's
was
it.
really good.
Gabriel LaBelle, who I have issues with the character, but I think he did good.
In what one?
In what way, you said?
Yeah, in what way?
Just in the fact that I feel like Steven Spielberg wrote himself to be a perfect character with no flaws.
Yeah. Sorry,
whatsoever, and it's just like,
that he's not really that young, though.
yeah.
Wait. Are they talking about like the older version or the younger version?
The Gabriel LaBelle is the older, I think.
He's not that young. He's not young though. Then,
But they also have one pick on here that is that will look at it and say they're not really young. I guess.
you know how old he is though, Gabriel LaBelle?
How old?
20.
I guess for their standards, maybe they're looking at like if they're 21 or under. I don't know.
Oh yeah, too. And they said that like he was in one of the worst movies ever made too.
Which ones?
The Predator.
He was.
Gabriel LaBelle was, yeah.
I don't even remember who he played.
Hey, like, but like he's in a TV show where the casting's perfect. You know which one?
Which one?
American Gigolo.
I do want to see that. I heard.
No, do you know why?
Why?
With young Bernthal.
Ooh, that is actually really good. Yeah, I can see that. And then Bella Ramsey for Catherine Called Birdie. Can't wait to see her as Ellie.
I never seen that yet. Was it good, the movie? Or...
I haven't seen the movie yet. I just decided to see her as Ellie in the thing. But Banks Petta for Armageddon Time.
Still have to see it.
Yeah, and then Sadie Sink for The Whale. Which, by the way, technically speaking, I'll allow it because she looks so young. But technically speaking, Sadie Sink is like 24. It's kind of unbelievable. She's like 24. So she's like one of the oldest of the Stranger Things kids. Like 24, 22, something like that. It's kind of
She's 22 though. No, she's only 20.
Oh, she's 20? Okay.
You know which one that makes me laugh though about it too?
What?
I used to think she was the worst Stranger Things actress too, back in like season 2.
I didn't think she was the worst.
Out of all the kids, I thought she was. But then now I realize she's the best.
Yeah. Because people were talking about maybe she should have been Emmy nominated for the last season. And I could have seen it. Honestly, she was that good. But yeah, good lineup there. I think Frankie Corio will win that one. I hope so, at least. Best acting ensemble. We got the Banshees of Inisherin. It does count. Some people might say, like, but isn't that like 4 actors? And it's like,
no. If you pay attention, the bartender was really good.
He was. And then, and I still think that, like, all the dad, you hated him, but I thought he was really good.
Do you know which one that makes me laugh about it too, though?
Which one?
If you're playing like a European, bartender, you always have to have a mustache.
Oh yeah, no.
Because if you watch, like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah.
Remember that one? The one in the Willows?
Oh yeah.
Weepy bartender, yeah.
Yeah. And then Everything Everywhere All at Once. Absolutely. The Fabelmans.
I actually think that was really good because the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was really good in it too.
From the Fablemans?
Yeah,
Wait, which girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
the young girl.
Are you talking about the girl that Leonardo DiCaprio befriends? And
Yeah.
she was in the Fablemans?
Yes.
Who did she play?
His sister.
Oh my god, I am having to look this up right now. Because that is like what how do I not know this? My Tarantino self, and I don't even realize. Hold up. Wow. That is her. What? I didn't even No wonder she was wearing glasses.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was to say.
I was like, yeah, this is her right here, but she's wearing glasses there. That's really crazy. I did not realize that was her.
She's really good though, isn't she?
She's a great actress. She was the best part of that god awful movie, The Gray Man.
I never even saw it.
And then we've got Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, which is awesome ensemble. The Woman King, and then Women Talking. Nice.
How was the like Jessica Henwick in it though in The Gray Man?
Oh shit, yeah, she wasn't that forgettable. Jessica Henwick was great in Glass Onion though. And then Best Director, James Cameron, Avatar: The Way of Water, Damien Chazelle for Babylon, Todd Field for Tar, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis. That's happening now. I think that's it.
Oh god. Oh,
Unfortunately.
oh yeah, too. We don't even need to talk about the Australian Oscars. Do you know why?
Why?
It swept everything.
Just wow.
Does that surprise you?
Not really, because isn't he Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he do
He's
that?
actually a good director. I do like most of his stuff.
Didn't he do that movie called Australia with
Yeah, I never saw it though.
Yeah, that was actually really good. I do remember that one being.
Oh yeah, too, but he also did Moulin Rouge.
And that's like amazing. That's my favorite film of his.
And he also did like Romeo and Juliet.
That one's okay. And then The Great Gatsby was and then
I hated that one.
And then this one was so but then you got Daniel Kwan, Daniel Scheinhardt for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Martin McDonough for The Banshees of Inisherin, Sarah Polley for Women Talking, Gina Prince Bythewood for The Woman King. Interesting pick there. SS Rajamouli for RRR. Yes, it makes me so happy. And then Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans. So, okay. So there is 10 here. I thought there were 6. So I guess that doesn't necessarily push SS Rajamouli, but I still think it's possible. The thing is which 5 do you think get nominated out of this 10?
Okay, I think James Cameron.
Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah.
Daniels.
Yeah.
Martin McDonough.
Yep.
And Spielberg.
Yeah, I think that's a safe 5. But my number 6 now is SS Rajamouli.
Do you know who I put at 6 or 7 too?
Who?
Guillermo del Toro. And the other guy, because it was co-directed by them.
That's true. Yeah. And I think that they love Del Toro, the Oscars.
Hey guys are like,
they nominate
even though that you like Pinocchio is kid friendly, it's really not made for kids.
No, the themes are way too like really only adults will understand.
Oh yeah, too, and then like a Harry Potter actor was in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Filch.
Also Walter Frey.
Yeah, did you know that? Yeah, he actually he was one of the best parts about Pinocchio.
And then did
You know who he
you
voiced?
he played the Papa
Yeah,
uh,
Geppetto.
Chipotle. Yeah, but and what I meant by it having a Game of Thrones reunion is because David Bradley was Geppetto, and then Bern Gorman played the priest, and Bern Gorman is this actor, that guy.
I don't remember him in Game of Thrones.
He was like one of the like people on the Castle Black who like.
Oh yeah, did you notice though? Did you notice though the thing they did with the priest though?
What?
How they made him look all creepy.
Oh yeah, that was really. It felt very Tim Burton-y, but also Del Toro-y.
Oh yeah, dude. And plus, though, Tim Burton had a good year.
Oh yeah, with Wednesday,
which I love.
So good.
I wonder. I don't know if season 2 is going to have a letdown. It feels like it might.
Hope not, but we shall see.
Because you know why I think it is too.
Why?
It was the surprise factor with Tim Burton.
Yeah, because it was like his best thing he's done in years. So
since 2003, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
No, seven.
Yeah, 7.
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, sounds great. So yeah, I think you're have a safe bet on that. Best original screenplay, Charlotte Wells for After Sun. So good. So good.
Did you send that video to Jordan yet?
I did, but I don't know if he watched it yet.
I'm sure that he'll probably get it more, huh?
He'll probably understand it more, yeah, because he's all like, why was the dad depressed? I don't understand it, and all that stuff. I was like, you'll then watch the video, it'll help you. But Martin McDonough for The Banshees of Inisherin,
which he should be nominated.
Absolutely. That's like
I think that this is his. I've only seen like 2 of his movies now, and I love both of them.
This is my favorite screenplay of the year too. I think The Banshees
in Bruges, though. In Bruges, though.
Yeah, and then
I showed Ari like the funniest scene in Bruges, and he was cracking up.
Which scene?
One?
Which scene?
You're all a bunch of elephants.
I love that scene.
That guy's all running and gets tired.
Oh, so you've seen 3 Martin McDonough movies now?
Yes, Billboards.
Bruges, Billboards, and
I got to see 7 Psychopaths though.
7 Psychopaths is really good.
Do you think I like it or?
Oh yeah, I think I would definitely like it. It's definitely a fun one.
But yeah,
Daniel Kwan, Daniel Scheinhardt for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay, do you know what movie I think is a little bit overrated too, though?
What?
Tar.
I disagree. I love Tar.
I know you do. But you know why too?
Why?
It's just a little too slow for me, and then I like how you get into the character's mind, but but it almost felt like she's almost like one of those geniuses who's almost a dunce too.
Yeah, I can understand that, but it kind of gave me she kind of gave me Daniel Day-Lewis and There Will Be Blood vibes a little bit, like that kind of a role.
Yeah.
But her performance was excellent, but just an awful character. Best original screenplay, Steven Spielberg, Tony Kushner for The Fabelmans, and then Todd Field for Tar. So and then best adapted screenplay, we've got Ryan Johnson for Glass Onion, Knives Out Mystery, Kazuo Ishiguro for Living, Rebecca Linkwitz for She Said, and then Samuel D. Hunter for The Whale, and then Sarah Polley for Women Talking. Nice. And then for best cinematography, Avatar: The Way of Water,
which it should.
That was great cinematography. Like I gaga over that movie.
Oh yeah, too. And then do you know what? Do what I tell people that always shock me about Avatar?
What?
Do you know all the stuff? Do you know where the movie was shot? Like on that beach and stuff. Do you know where it was?
Which one?
Guess where? Nowhere. No, that was all a computer.
Wow.
That was the special effects. Even the
Yeah, my friend was telling me that, like, he's like, dude, this is all computer effects. I was like, it's insane, like,
Yeah.
how far technology has come. Because, God, that blew my mind. Like, I honestly have to see it again because it's one of those examples, like, one of those things. I think this happened to me once when I played a video game. I literally lost track of what this like happened in the story because the visuals were so impressive that I was like just in a trance. And then like I
Oh,
forgot.
did Zaire go to the movie with you?
He did, but I wasn't sitting right next to him because there was a
Oh,
big
I would
group.
have seen his reaction though.
It was a big group of people. I couldn't really look over at him, but
You think his reaction would have been great?
he told me that he really liked it though. So
No, but he'll probably say, "Nah, get that, get out here, go." Huh.
he did say that, like, he was like, said he couldn't, he was like, man, the 3D, it was too real. It's too real for me. It was
Just like when I asked him, "Have you seen the Batman again?"
yeah.
You know what he said?
Yeah, he said too scary.
No, man. He says the Riddler too real, too
Yeah.
real. We gotta have him on this show sometime.
You should.
Just to hear his reactions and stuff. He'll be like, "What's that?" Especially like we should actually like try and get him to say SS Rajamouli's name.
He'd be like Snoop Dogg. The clothes.
I know that would make, and then like that would make it hilarious, wouldn't it?
That would. It would be,
Not to be racist, guys. It's just when you know Zaire,
Yeah.
you know how hilarious he's gonna be.
I like have to always translate for him now. And then we've got Linus Sandrin for Babylon. We've got Empire of Light. Roger Deakins still.
Oh
gets
my
in there.
god, yeah, but I've heard that movie's awful.
Same. The Fablemans. Tar.
Do you know what the main problem was too?
Top Gun Maverick. What?
Okay, he's written scripts before, right?
Uh-huh.
But they've always been with somebody.
That's true.
And this is his first solo.
Yeah. Good point. So if you take, do you think like you just take out Empire Light and then you got the 5 here?
No. I've seen the Empire Lights cinematography and it's amazing. So
yeah, because it's Roger Deakins. So would you take out Fableman's then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cinematography was good in some scenes. Like that one scene, it was amazing. But the rest of it wasn't great. Like, do you know what scene I'm talking about?
What?
When the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was freaking out, saying, "Mom, everyone can see through your dress."
Oh yeah. And then the car light. Yeah, that was really good.
Yes.
Best production design. We've got Avatar: The Way of Water.
That was really good production design, though.
It was, even though it was like mostly computer.
It doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter, I mean, because it
was phenomenal. Yeah. Which, by the way, we didn't mention this, but like, because Cuba and the Two Strings was nominated for best visual effects. Surprised that there was no best visual effects for Pinocchio on the short list. That was also kind of one that was snubbed because that one's beautiful. And then Babylon, which I hear the production design is incredible on that. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and then Elvis.
Yeah, which it actually did. It did.
It did what?
It did have great production design. They actually had to recreate everything.
That's true. I do think that costume and production design of Elvis is incredible.
Well, what about Best Actor too?
And Austin Butler. Yeah, like those are the 3 things I wouldn't complain about at all.
What about Tom Hanks?
God fucking damn it! If they do that, no.
Do you know which one though? I heard that you might get nominated for as a surprise.
What?
Otto.
Honestly, I saw the trailer. I'd prefer it over his performance in Elvis. I'd say that at least, but I haven't seen the movie though, so who knows? But And then Everything Everywhere All at Once had great production design. Thought that was because it always is changing.
You know
Thought
which
that was
one, though, too, I would have liked to
great.
see here, too, though?
What?
Take out the families and put in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I think that would have been great.
And I'm not trolling either, guys.
And then Crimes of the Future had a great production design here. I think that would be great.
How was the score though in Crimes of the Future? I heard that should have been nominated too.
Yeah, score is in like my personal 5 scores of the year. I think it's just so good. But and unfortunately won't. I'm just glad it at least made a short list on one of the categories. And then for best editing, we've got Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. I think you let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I think you take out
Elvis.
I mean, I want to say Elvis
No, I just mean, if I had my pick, and Tar. Do you know why?
because of the pacing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it felt too. No. I mean, if it had music, it would have helped the pacing. Because I noticed that a movie that does not have music usually drags.
It does, but there was Roma had 0 score, and I thought Roma was fantastic. But I would take out. I think as far as what they're going to go for the Oscars, I think they're going to not nominate Tar in editing, and I think they are going to keep Elvis. I think that's going to be just because they love the most editing, So I think that's going to be where they lean for that. Then costume design, Babylon, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, and The Woman King.
Everyone says that though, Glass Onion should not be nominated.
I thought it had some good costume design. I would personally, on just my own personal list, and as well as for the Oscars, I think, and what they're going to go for, take out Glass Onion, and those would be the 5, I think.
Yeah, okay. Am I the only one though? When I was little though, I used to think that if the person wore normal clothes, that it was actually their clothes that they wore to the movie.
You weren't the only one. I always thought that too.
Yeah, because like in Hook, I always thought that was his suit.
Yeah.
Not the green one, but the tux.
And even in stuff apparently in some independent films. There's some independent films out there that I think it's their normal clothes, but apparently
I didn't even know what a independent movie was when I was watching Hook at a young age. Huh?
Oh yeah, no, same. Best hair and makeup. We've got Babylon, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere.
You think that's going to get in then?
In The Whale. Which one?
Elvis. Do you think it will get in?
Yeah, unfortunately, they love their prosthetics. They're they nominated Boof Gucci for prosthetics, and
we already know which one we're taking out, though. We already know.
Yeah, unfortunately, Everything All at Once wasn't on the short list, so we know that one's not. So that's probably going to be your 5 there, because we're going to take out Everything All at Once, but it should be on there, and I think you should take out Elvis and then keep that rest of the 5 in. And then best visual effects, we've got Avatar: The Way of Water, your winner, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Everything Everywhere All at Once, RRR. Oh wait, that didn't make the short list, did it?
No
visual effects.
Well, though, but it was a double-edged sword. Do you know why?
Why?
RRR didn't make it, but neither did Thor.
That's true, and everyone talked about, it's such a big deal that they're submitting, that they're campaigning that movie or whatever, and it's really not, guys. They do that with
Guys, they do that with
every
every movie.
Every single MCU movie has been campaigned for Oscars.
No. I just mean like every single movie.
Oh yeah, every single movie. Even Terrifier 2 this year was nominated for, or is campaign. I mean, for Academy Awards.
Yeah,
So like,
everything
everything does. So
every single part, you know, like even Tommy Wiseau did it.
yeah, this is funny.
Which I bet you that like I bet you like if Austin were on here right now, and then if like we were asking him should he be nominated for Best Picture, he would say, "Oh hell yeah."
Oh yeah, for sure. But Top Gun Maverick, and then for Best Comedy, we've got The Banshees of Inisherin.
That movie was great.
It was, and it did have
And
some.
it is a comedy.
It is a comedy. I think it had some really but it's dark comedy. I think it's like
That
really
one scene. I
darkly
won't say, but I'll like pantomime it so you'll know what you've seen me laughing really hard. Look.
The oh yeah.
Yep, that one.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
It was dark
As hell, but yeah.
And the dog.
And then Barry Keoghan, just some of the lines he said too, was like really hilarious. And then we've got Bros, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and Knives Out Mystery, Triangle.
You know which one though could be nominated too, though, that you could argue?
What?
RRR.
Yeah, you could. I think it should have been nominated at the Globes because they nominated no musical, and that technically could count as their musical pick. But The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, I would have taken out The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent and put it in the menu here.
Yeah, because I do not. I liked Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, but I didn't love it.
Same.
Me and my dad were talking about though, like about the the guy in the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, not Nicolas Cage, but the other one, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like Diego Luna?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he does. Not really.
They look like they could be brothers, though, I think.
Guillermo del Toro's for Best Anime Feature. Nominees are Guillermo.
Look.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah,
maybe a bit.
Because like, aren't they both going to be in on in The Last of Us, or no? I thought they were.
No, it was the one dude from like Terminator Genesis, the guy who was like the T-1000 type of character in that.
I never saw Genesis. Though.
He that actor is going to be
okay.
That actor is going to be Tommy in it. So, but for
wait, was
when The Last of Us comes out, guys, we will be doing an after show for that. So that would be fun.
Wait. Wasn't it Dark Fate then?
Yep, it was Dark Fate.
Remember, Terminator Genesis had that stupid spoiler in the trailer.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Those movies they start blending together.
I never saw him.
But Dark Fate was that was also bad, and yeah, it's the actor from Dark Fate, and he is going to be Tommy, but still not big on the casting there. But I like the casting.
Gabriel Luna, yes.
Pascal. So
yeah, okay, because I thought it was Diego Luna, who was going to be in it.
Yeah. I think he might have been. I think he would have been a better choice, but I don't know. We'll see how the actor does. For Best Animated Feature, we've got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Absolutely should win.
Yes, it should win. It should actually think it should win for Best Picture. Honestly,
maybe.
Do you think it has a chance now?
I think to get nominated, I think it has a chance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not to win, though.
Yeah,
it should. Hey, if it were to win, I would be shocked and I'd be happy.
Yeah, same. And then Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which honestly, this might shock you. Just after all the reviews I'm hearing, I still think Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is going to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. But my number 2 is actually going to be Puss in Boots.
I don't. That's my number 3.
I think that. Do you think Marcel is a?
No.
Oh, really? Which one?
You know which one?
Turning Red.
Yeah. Do you know why?
Why?
ABC.
Oh, and Pixar. Yeah.
In Disney.
That's a good point. But I just think that like at least the reviews I think really help Puss in Boots a lot.
Olivia Colman's in it too, along with Ray Winstone.
In Puss in Boots?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
And then John Mulaney's in it too.
Oh, that's good. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to check that out soon.
Because guess who Olivia Colman plays?
Yeah.
Mama Bear.
And
then Ray Winstone plays Papa Bear.
Wow. And Olivia Colman was part of my.
And then guess who plays a therapist in the movie though?
Who?
Okay, do you watch What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Okay, the guy that plays Nightwing too. Let's see. Hardy Gillen.
Yeah, Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows. That's
Yes,
awesome.
yes, he plays a therapist.
Oh wow, that's great.
And dude, his name is Piero. Let's see what type of animal he is. It says, let's see. A therapy dog.
A therapy dog. That's perfect. That's great.
Does that work?
Yeah. I'm excited for that movie now.
And then Florence Pugh's in it.
I heard about that. Yeah.
You know who she plays? That. Actually, would not mind seeing her play in real life too.
Who?
Goldilocks.
Wow. Nice.
I wouldn't mind seeing that in live action, right?
No, I would not. I'll check that out. But Window and Wild gets in here, which I was surprised about because I heard that movie bombed on Netflix.
I heard it was good though.
I did hear it was good, but
okay, whenever people talk about Window and Wild, do what I think about?
What?
That other movie, about the kid and the animal.
Which other movie about the kid and the animal? Westworld?
No, it's the kid and the monkey.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it has a similar title to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And then Best Foreign Language Film. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina, 1985, Bardo, False Chronicles of a Handful of Truths. I started it, and I think it's really good so far.
Bardo's on Netflix now?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
So, yeah, you have to check that out on Netflix when you get a chance. And then Close is... I've also heard is really good, and then Decision Leave, and then RRR, nice. And then for Best Song, you've got Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Shao Papa from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That should win, maybe. Okay, do you know what I'm thinking about, though?
Which one?
Gigi and Nate.
JJ Nate?
Yes, Window and Wild, Gigi and Nate.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I can see that. Then there's Natu Natu for RRR.
Yes.
So good.
You know that Andrew's smiling about that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, did you see RRR? I think he did then, huh?
Yeah, he did, because he said it was a snub. But
did he love it then, probably?
I assume so. Tell us if you loved it, Brian. I'd be interested.
Yeah, because do you know what else though? Guess who else is trying to get somebody to watch it? Do you know who?
Who?
Jordan's trying to get Austin.
Oh yeah, because Austin's going to have a hard time with a 3-hour runtime, but
no,
I don't think he's going to notice at all though.
Jordan thinks that Austin would love it.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna. I think Austin's gonna flip over it.
He'll be like, I just saw that movie, the best movie ever made.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
And then Hold My Hand for Top Gun Maverick.
Mm.
Then Carolina from Where the
I
Cars
never
Come From.
saw it though, but you know.
I watched it. Forgettable movie, but great song.
Are you gonna see her movie though when it comes out?
Oh yeah, I love Taylor Swift. I saw her short film. It was really good. Yeah. New Body Roomba for White Noise. Although you know how like the Variety does like the actors on actors thing.
Yeah.
They apparently are doing directors on directors, and they had Martin McDonough and Taylor Swift on an episode, and I'm like, how does this qualify? She's only done a short film so far. She's not technically a director yet, but I guess they're still counting her short film. That's kind of weird. And she has directed the music videos, but that's music videos, not movies. It's kind of interesting. Best score, The Batman Gets in Here. Jeez. And then it almost reminds me of like First Man, how they snubbed First Man for score that one time.
Yeah, and I heard they subbed that for a lot.
Yeah. It deserved better. And then Justin Hurwitz for Babylon, John Williams for The Fabelmans.
Even though that should be nominated.
And I agree. Alexander Desplat for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Hildur Kudadatur for Tar, that definitely should not be nominated. And then another Hildur Kudadatur for Women Talking. So that is your entire picks for the Critics' Choice Awards.
They've been like this year, you know, like people seem to be lining up a lot more too.
I think so too, yeah. They're
which makes it a little less fun though, but still.
Yeah, and Critics' Choice are always trying to like the Globes are interesting because they do some weird stuff, but I feel like the Critics' Choice are like trying to predict the Oscars now, so it's like
yeah,
they're not as interesting. If the Academy wants to honor actors making big comebacks, I would take out Mescal, is what he said. So,
but Brian, you should really see After Sun.
Yeah, I don't know if you would like it, Brian, because I know you well enough to know you're kind of like the big crowd pleaser type guy, but I
after you watch it though, we'll send you a video too that'll explain it a lot more.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would definitely help you.
Hey, dude, you know what I just read though too about
What?
you know about The Last of Us. Guess who pushed hard to play Joel too though?
Who?
The guy from The Boys.
He would have been my personal number one.
No. Do you know which one I mean?
Carl Urban?
No.
Really? Okay. Who?
Jensen, you know the one that played Soldier Boy.
Oh, Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been a bad choice either. I could see that maybe but he would have to put like maybe some gray in his hair and a couple other things, but I see it.
What do you think about John Bernthal then?
John Bernthal.
He'd be better than Drake.
Yeah, I think so too.
I meant though, what about John Hamm? Yeah.
He's too handsome. He's like too clean looking, I think. You have to have someone who's like grizzled and like looks kind of, like Viggo Mortensen from The Road.
Yeah.
Type of look, So I feel like on that account, like Carl Urban works, Jensen Ackles, Hugh Jackman, stuff like that. Yeah, I could definitely see. We technically already have a Last of Us movie because of Logan.
There's this one though. Somebody suggested somewhere that they were perfect. It was an older white guy.
Oh yeah.
I forget who though. They said though. I can't think. Let me look. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be I hope this award season is at least,
Yeah. Oh, the guy who played Jamie Lannister. That was one.
Do you know who else they said?
Who?
Brolin.
I can see that. But yeah, look at that picture.
Yeah, but do you know which one they said though? Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah.
And then they also said like Gerard Butler.
Yeah, I could see that. He's just not as caliber of an actor to play Joel, but I could see that.
What do you think though? Do you know who else they suggested?
Who?
They suggested also, Caitlin Dever as Ellie.
Oh yeah, I think whenever she grows up and it's like the season 2 Ellie, or last is part 2 Ellie, I think definitely should.
Do you know which one though? Should have been in it though. Perfect casting too.
Who?
The guy from Dope Sick, as the guy inside the kitchen.
Like
Ray McKinnon. Ray McKinnon, the actor's name
as Joel.
No.
Oh, as which actor? As which character? I mean.
Oh, the one that bites Ellie, the finger guy.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I wonder who they're going to get to play David in the show. I'm curious. But
that guy is David. I think the guy's name is David. Yeah, let me look.
Yeah, but Nolan North was David, the actor, or actor Nolan North played David.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the guy from Dope Sick. Remember, Caitlin Dever's dad in Dope Sick.
Oh yeah.
Him as David.
Yeah, that would be.
Ari's like he doesn't really look like him though.
And then also the one actor. I always am blanking on his name every single time. Let me hold up. Where are the Crawdads? He was in Where the Crawdads Sing, so I'm gonna look that one up. He's in a lot of movies, but the cast. Where's the cast list? What the hell? Hold up. Let me go to IMDb here.
Okay, and I sent you the guy.
I know which guy we're talking about.
Does he look like him at all, or not really? He looks just like
so.
him.
Oh, David Strahan. That was it.
Yes.
Do you think David Strahan would be good too?
Yeah.
I think he's one that also has the calming kind of like presence, because David had the kind of calm, smooth voice and everything like that. I feel like David Strahan has that, and that would be like make him very menacing. So yeah, those would be perfect casting. I'm excited about the show. We'll definitely do an after show for you guys when The Last of Us Part 2 releases. And then speaking of shows, that's a good segue. Our top 10 shows of the year will either be the 28th or 30th, because the 29th is when our friend Andrew wants to do top 10 movies of the year. But whenever we do our shows, will either be the 28th or 29th or 30th. Haven't really decided on a date yet, but one of those two dates. So you can look out for that. And while we're on that stream, we'll give our top 5 most anticipated shows of 2023. So that'll be one thing to kind of look forward to there. And also we have like other end of the year lists, like worst movies of the year, stuff like that. So the most anticipated movies of 2023. So you can find it all here on the YouTube channel. Next week we'll be back to talk more in depth. We'll probably talk about stuff we weren't able to talk about today, like the National Board Review, AFI. We'll probably go deeper into the Globes that day, because there's some stuff I really want to analyze. I want to have time to analyze it. So we'll probably go into those 3 things next week. This week was Hollywood Critics, Critics' Choice, and the Shortlists. So yeah, that'll be it for us tonight, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. We will see you all in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And until next time,